Hi, so now we're going to look at a bit of mobility. When I start my workouts at the gym, I like to begin with a bit of foam rolling and a little bit of hip mobility and shoulder mobility. This video will focus on the hip mobility, and then there will be other videos showing you a little bit about foam rolling and a little bit about the whole shoulder mobility stuff. So normally, it doesn't really matter what order you do things in, as long as you get all the movements in. But I'll normally start standing up, which my head might come out of the video. But I'll stand up and I'll walk out into a high plank to begin with. Then I'll bring my left foot forward and really feel that stretch in my hip flexor. I hold that for a few seconds. Then I'll sort of bring my knee down and bring it back up, and then bring it down again and bring it back up. I'll do that a few times. It doesn't really matter exactly how many times you do it. It's just so you can feel that release going a little bit. Trying to keep your upper body as untense as possible, so nice and relaxed. And then from here, I'll lift one arm up and reach towards the ceiling. Get a nice little twist. And then come back to the middle. I'll then go the other side and come down to the middle. Once I've done that a few times, I'll then bring my knee down and bring my upper body nice and high. And then what I'll do is I'll go into sort of lunge position and then back up, and then lunge and back up. And I can really feel my hip flexors stretching as I do that. I'll do this 5 to 10 times, bring my hand down, bring my foot back, and then proceed to do the same thing on the other side. Once I'm done with that, I'll then add a little bit of sort of dynamic stretching to my hamstrings. No, that's not technically hips. So what I'll do here is I'll just go into sort of downward facing dog kind of activity and just rock back and forth that way. Sometimes I'll add in a little toe tap just for fun, wake things up a little bit. There are other things I quite like to do for hip stuff is, so I'll come from here and just go from side to side. It opens up your hips. As you get more flexible, you can get closer and closer to the ground. You might begin by being up here on your tiptoes and sort of work your way down to not having to be on your tiptoes. And then eventually, as you get more and more flexible, you can then possibly not use your hands, or even take a little seat up and back, sit down, up and back. But that comes with time, and it comes with getting that hip flexibility. Then the other thing I would recommend, which sounds silly, but watching TV, a little bit of butterfly, like you did when you were, well, if you did ballet when you were a kid, that would have been a classic one that you do quite a lot. There are many other hip mobility things that you could be doing. For example, lying down and going through little circular rotations here. Sometimes taking it even a little bit further that way. You can go clockwise and anti-clockwise. Although I just did anti-clockwise and clockwise. Depends what way you look at it. And that's it. So you just play around with it. If you have any questions or want any more ideas, let me know, or comment on the comment box below. Thanks for watching.